everybody. Welcome to the Unicorn and a Fairy. I'm Joanna, your glittery unicorn.
And I'm Kevin, your spicy, crazy fairy in combat boots. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. Write down in the comments what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what's going on. Joanna, what are we up for today?
Happy July. So I think we've got a lot going on. We are trying to navigate ourselves with all of this energy.
Yeah, we've got Mercury moving into retrograde. That's coming up. We have Neptune moving into a planet. That's like the third one because Saturn moved into Aries last month and there was something going on in May. I can't remember what, but the three planets have already shifted.
Right. And they're all going to shift. Yeah.
Well, 13 out of planets.
Yeah. Right. So it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. The last time we saw something like this, because we've never seen what's happened before, the last time we saw something like this was during the Civil War.
Correct. And there is energy that I'm understanding that is sort of going in that direction. However, most of these planets that have moved into another sign over the next 6 to 8 months, they sort of retrograde back. So this feels to me like we're having a bit of a rehearsal for what's going to come next. A little bit like you're going to get the preview or the trailer, and then you're going to where you were, and then whoosh, going to go in again.
Well, for me, I've never been bothered by retrograde planets, and I know
nobody should be.
No, it's but I think it's wonderful that we can take some time to be introspective about what it is that we really want.
And reflective.
And reflective, yeah.
It's also a lovely opportunity to re-sketch that area that you're working on. I heard something very interesting this week that our natal chart, that's our astrological chart, is basically like an individual instruction manual for this lifetime, and that we should get, am I right in saying, a transitional
yes, yeah, I think so. But I love it that you just said that, because it's like a roadmap, but there's many different ways of getting to a place. So that's where free will comes in.
But I like knowing that,
yeah, I do too.
This house is here, the moon is there, and you're so many degrees into this, and this is what this could likely do if this is what you want.
Right. It gives well.
What did you say a few minutes ago about energy, where it goes and flows and whatever?
Right. Where our thoughts and words and where energy goes, where our mind goes, energy flows. Yeah.
So what do we think are, how can we, should we pull cards and do like a little mini psychic reading on what would the question be? I've got, what have I got? I've got these cards. Angel Wisdom Tarot, which I have to say is my go-to tarot deck.
It's mine too, yeah.
I mean, I couldn't read the other ones. My second choice, oddly enough, is John Mothershead's Angel Party Tarot deck, only because I'm learning to negotiate, or at least intuitively interpret. So I'm going to shake. What's our question before I shake these up?
I think, what emotion message does my heart want me to hear today?
Mine or the world?
Or the world.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle. What emotional message?
Yeah.
Spirit wants the world to know. Am I pulling one card?
Yep.
Okay,
Let's do the one card. Yeah.
Here it is. Oh.
Nice.
6 of earth or 6 of coins. This is with Archangel Jeremiah. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely, or paying off a debt. Sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. So I believe this is the law of reciprocity, not so much the law of abundance, but that's part of it. Like
Right.
the good you do comes back to you. Um, Lead with an open heart, lead with an open mind, but keep the underlying bedrock of harmony and joy and happiness and peace and love. Keep looking at that end of the stick. What did you get?
I got compassion.
Huh.
King of Cups.
King of Cups, compassion. How would that pay? How would that apply then? What's the message out to the world for compassion? Who do you have
Oh,
compassion for?
yourself first, because I think we're our own worst critics. And then for others, I think this is beautiful for, both of the cards are beautiful. It goes right with reciprocity. And there's a lot
Yeah,
of like Haniel and Jophiel. And I mean, look at how beautiful that is. Jeremiah, and it's beautiful.
my eyes are drawn to the kind of like gray, blue
Yep.
color. Yeah, it's
Yeah. It's,
beautiful. It is gorgeous. Um, I think it is celebrating your achievements. You know, the six, though, six is a number of re-looking at things in a different way, is changing the perception of stuff.
right. And isn't six the lover's card?
No, well, two is the lover's card.
Two is the lover's
Two
card.
of cups is the lover's card.
Well, how about in just our major arcana?
Six of cups.
Yes? No, no, six. The lovers.
Oh, and the major arcana number six is the
Yeah.
lovers. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I think we have to bring love back to well, that's all there is love. And
Well,
when we
there's
do
also
that,
fear.
oh, sure. But does that get us anywhere?
Yes and no.
Well, the
Yes.
ego, yes, yes.
Fear is something that shows up to let us know how we grow.
Right.
We are fearful of something until we face it and it's no longer a fear. So, in other words, if you can face your fears with an act of love is stronger than fear, then you've overcome that particular fear. But I believe we have to have fear in our life to create that balance in order to grow past it.
Oh, absolutely. I think balance is very important. Can you hear that? My lawn guys are outside.
I was going to say, someone's mowing your grass. I
Yeah,
know you
they
don't
are.
live near the airport.
No,
How wild is that?
I have seen that where I've gone on vacation and we've been in a hotel, and next thing you know, these planes are flying right at you, and it's it's very difficult because every 20 minutes you're waking up like,
What hotel are you staying in?
well, we went to when I went to Greece as a teenager.
Oh,
We stayed, and yeah, that's a little bit terrifying actually. And then you see these things coming. It's pretty neat actually, but you don't get a lot of sleep.
you know, it's interesting. Whenever I've gone back to England, I usually stay in a hotel the night before we have to come back over to the States. And there's a
Right.
Hilton right at Heathrow Airport, and you don't hear the planes. You're right there, but you don't hear them. Not weird.
Oh, well, no, because they have to do it like that. But it's neat seeing the planes, right?
Well, no, I mean, I don't ever see them from the hotel room. I just look at the
Oh,
parking lot or something else. But you're right there at the airport terminal.
well, we didn't hear them in Tampa either. Yeah, but Heathrow is huge.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest airports in the world. Mhm. Mhm. All right. So what else? What else? What else? What else is on our mind today?
I just think everybody has to not be so um, like just let's take an action plan. Let's think about what it is you really love, what it is that your body really, your mind, everything, your spirit wants to do, and head forward. Timelines have shifted. So,
I like that. I also like being aware of where you're at.
yes.
So right now, like, what do I feel? What do I want to feel? And am I feeling it?
Well, Cancer is a very feeling sign, and we're in Cancer right now.
Correct.
So it's beautiful to acknowledge your own feelings.
And I think we have a full moon coming up on the 10th of July, if I'm not mistaken, in the sign of Capricorn.
Right.
How I retain that information is beyond me because I'm not an astrologer. You're more into astrology than I am.
Well, I mean, I think you're doing great. And we'll plug your other channel here now.
My other
So
channel,
go ahead. Yeah.
like what, the Daily Blast?
Yeah.
The Divine Daily Blast. Yeah, every day. I've done this. Well, let's see. Today I have 1,785 videos that I have posted since I started this almost 5 years ago.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yep. I did it initially because COVID drove me up the wall. And I just was like, I really did think this is crazy. Let me study something that is a little off the wall because this is more off the wall than ever I've ever experienced. And I just kept doing it. And it made me feel better to do it. Like doing this makes me feel good.
Yeah. And I think it makes people feel good to know that, we're out there, we love them, we see them. I mean, they're one of us. I mean, we're all one.
Correct.
But yeah.
You're familiar with Pam Gregory, the astrologer?
Yes.
Every day she has a meditation for 15 minutes. She doesn't do it online. It's not advertised anywhere, but what she asks everyone in the world to do at 7 o'clock British time, which if you're on the East Coast of the United States is going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
No, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So 2 p.m. Eastern would be 11 a.m. Pacific, and it would be 7 p.m. UK time, London time. You sit quietly, and for 15 minutes, you send out energy vibration of love, of peace, of success, of all those good vibrations. Apparently, it's been known that that vibrational energy lifts the overall vibration so we avoid these global conflicts.
Correct. I think the first time they saw that in the Schumann resonance,
Yes.
like the Earth was right after the towers.
Yes.
15 minutes after they noticed the Earth's frequency was very high.
Yes.
But everybody was praying or meditating or sending out good thoughts or.
Well, so, a couple of weeks ago, they had protests, quiet protests that started in LA, I think, but it went all the way around the world, protesting what was happening, protesting, the government overreach, not just in this country, but in other countries.
Everywhere, right.
Yes. And that shifted the vibrational energy. So there are these waves of people enjoying other people's company for the common good of everyone. And that is the energy that will move us all forward, I believe.
I believe that too. And I think it just takes a couple minutes a day to do that. But when we do it
in that peace, stay in that harmony wherever possible. We can't avoid bad drivers. We can't avoid going into buildings. We can't avoid going into stores. We can't avoid going places where there are people. You just can't. I mean, we have to live our lives. However, if we can find a way to put ourselves in a happy bubble, and a happy bubble literally is finding the color that's bright, that's cheerful, whether that's cobalt blue, bright yellow, pink, lime green, anything that's really, truly bright, and surrounding yourself with it. Imagine it's coming from the inside of your heart, then whatever it is that's going on around you won't affect you.
Correct. And I think it's not like we're saying, I don't see what's happening. We do see what's happening. We just choose to react differently.
I don't know that the more I'm put myself in the bubble, the more I'm not sure I see what's happening. I'm aware of
Well,
it, like
yes, aware,
I'm
aware.
aware
You're,
of
yeah.
going down the highway and seeing blue flashing lights. I'm aware that some kind of controversy is happening, but I don't need to be rubbernecking.
Oh, no. Yeah. Just keep moving because that's not my reality.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that may sound insincere, but I've had too much going on that I need to just heal myself first.
Well, healing is anything that's not what is it? What is it? Healing is something that isn't reconciled within your heart.
Mhm.
Something that
Well, that,
you can't put. I was trying to see if I got, yes, I do. Something I'm reaching in my pocket. Something you can't balance, something that doesn't
right.
sit right. Like this morning, I got this from Pam Gregory. Um, First thing in the morning, I wake up, and before I do anything else, universe, show me some magic today, and then I get up. Done. So
I
he,
love that. I
yeah,
love that.
universe, show me some magic. So the magic I got today is everywhere I went, I got green lights, no traffic, and nothing blocking my way, nothing going. No, everyone showed up on time. Everything went the way it's supposed to be. That's magic. But I also want to show you, which I'm passing on to the people that are paying attention. I got a little bag. You can get these bags at any new age store, any store. Like it's a
Uh-huh.
little. But what I put in the bag, which I carry around with me, is my bag full of rocks. Like trying to think, because you talked earlier today about crystals and what crystals
Yes.
you get. So I have
Yes.
this whole handful of crystals.
Oh, I love them.
So I've
Yeah.
got some blue lapis. I have what's this green stone? It looks
Oh,
like aventurine maybe. Um, and I've got this clear green stone. I think this is some kind of quartz.
it looks like it.
Um, Piece of raw citrine.
Mhm.
And then I think this is tourmaline. So I've got these
Uh,
all this little bag.
you know what's interesting? You pulled out the tourmaline. When I was doing hair, I only used tools that had tourmaline in them. Had no idea
Oh,
that it
to
would
pull
ground me and
out,
yeah,
yes. It pulls out you know, funky energy.
yeah.
My other bag, my little red bag, I call this
I love those.
my little Buddha purse. In my Buddha purse, I have like a pocket full of change, like just crazy money like this.
Oh, I love it. Uh-huh.
So, and there's a dollar bill, it's all crumpled up, but it's still in there. Like $2 like this. I mean, it's nasty, but I do it because I can say I've always got money in my pocket. Wherever I go,
Yes.
always got plenty of money in my pocket. That's it.
Right. That's
Uh,
it. That's all you have to do.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's the prosperity, it's the energy, and those I just carry those around in my pocket. Um,
I was given a gift by both of our friends, Jane, for traveling. And it's a very similar concept to it's a box that you take with you to travel with like she put a turtle, a stone turtle, a shell, the caduceus, a dime, a white feather. I mean, these are all things that we can do.
it's called symbols of hope.
Symbols of hope.
Symbols of hope. So I would ask the viewers, what is your symbol of hope? What is your symbol of hope? And that could be anything. Your symbol of hope belongs to you, like your DNA.
Right.
We're all
Right.
trying to fit in with something or somebody, but actually, what makes us different, what makes us independent, actually helps to balance out the other people that are independent and different. We're not trying to be better than, we're trying to enhance each other. It's like fabric. Every single thread in a piece of fabric is very different. But
Oh
without
yeah.
all the different threads, we wouldn't have a piece of fabric.
Right.
All
I
right.
see
What
people like the gold and silver fibers of a, tapestry. That's how I see us all.
I'm going to put this card, the Six of Earth, back in,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to shuffle up. I'm going to pull a card for you to send you on your way
Okay.
and see what does Joanna need to know until we come back again. Mother, Father, God, angels, fairies, and all those who are with us. What does what do you want Joanna to know? Oh, one more shuffle. These things almost ended up on the floor. Do you want me to pick from the bottom or the top of the deck?
Makes no difference.
And I'll pick from the top.
I think every card is right. Oh, I love that.
So
And
four of air.
yep.
Take your armor off.
Yes, I feel that way. Yes.
Take your helmet off, take your mask off, and just be.
And I got for you 3 of Wands.
Oh,
Expansion.
what I
Huh?
was gonna say. Oh,
Well, I think we both love the wand. So, I mean, I think because we're fire signs and you have fire in your ascendant and I'm fire. I feel like this is a awesome thing.
I have my Leo is my rising,
Right.
which I think is probably more me than Scorpio.
Well,
Even
there are
though my
days
sun,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think my sun sign, Scorpio, shows up in my mystery, in the
Yeah.
occult, in studying the psychic stuff. I think that's very connected to my Scorpio side. But the fire of Leo is definitely that. Let's go. Let's get it going on. Let's organize it. Let's try it. That gives me the idea I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. I think I'm very Sag, but I also am very Pisces.
Oh, I can definitely feel that from you.
Right. Yeah.
Your compassion, your caring, your sensitivity. I mean, Scorpios and
Mhm.
Pisces,
Pisces.
or Cancer too. The water
Yeah.
signs. You can just say something a little few degrees off, and oof, it sends us to a place that most people are like, what is wrong with you?
Well, I think because I do have so much Sag, I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't like, I mean, oh, when I was younger, maybe, but now as I get older, I'm stepping more into that,
Hmm.
everything's okay. And anybody's okay the way that they are. So,
Yeah, be you. Be who you
be you.
are.
Be you.
Do you have any closing remarks before we close this down?
Well, I want to tell everybody I'm going to be coloring my hair. So I'm going to be going platinum.
Oh,
Yeah,
you are.
I am. I
Oh,
decided, and a lot of people know why I colored my hair pink. I did it about 6 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, and it was because I was told my lungs were scarring. And for me, and at that point, I was like, well, I want to bring joy into my life, and I love the pink. Now I feel like it's time to change that story. So I'm going to have a new color.
and I'm going to have several new colors
Yep.
in the form of wigs.
Yeah.
I've seen an orange one, I've seen a mint green one, and these crazy makeup tutorials. I'm like, this
Oh,
is too wild, too wild.
oh, and we're going to be doing a makeup while we're online coming up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to get the makeup now. Once I get it all organized,
Yep.
I will be doing that. We'll be
How
sitting
fun is
here
that?
with a
Yeah.
mirror and on the camera and just playing about with makeup. All right, my friends, thanks for tuning in. Write in the comments, what do you want us to talk about? And yeah, that's it. And
Yeah.
it's goodbye, God bless, and much love from
Yeah.
me.
Mwah. Love you.
Bye.